What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Bengals Crypt podcast. We're just going to do what we've been doing, just quick stat updates and then the game predictions, and then we're going to get out of here. So, Chase Brown rushing yards, and these are the Bengals ones first, of course. Chase Brown rushing yards, 856 yards. That puts it at 32nd place. He passed Eric Bieniemy and Garrison Hurst. Chase Brown rushing touchdowns. He has 6 now. 34th place. Past John Kitna, Tony Davis, Carson Palmer, Ed Williams, Brandon Bennett, and Boomer Esiason. Give me 1 second. I just realized going out of my computer speaker, not my AirPod. All right, there we go. Hopefully that volume was pretty much the same as it is now. And now Tanner Hudson receiving yards, 467, 83rd place. He passed Michael Barber, David Verser, Paul Robinson, and John McDaniel. Mike Gesicki receiving yards, 436, 89th place. Passed Ickey Woods, Tony Stewart, Hayden Hurst, James Hunden, Andre Yoshivas, and Jess Phillips. Andre Yoshivas receiving yards, 425, 91st place. Past Ickey Woods, Tony Stewart, Hayden Hurst, and James Hunden. Chase Brown receiving yards, 393, 96th place. Past Antonio Chapman, Rod Sherman, Kajana Carter, and Jim Corbett. Jamar Chase receiving touchdowns. He has 42 in 5th place. He passed Eddie Brown. Andre Yoshivas receiving touchdowns, 9, 41st place. He passed Tyler Kroft and Speedy Thomas. Now for the NFL stats, Joe Burrow passing yards, 17,420, 141st place. He passed Stan Humphries, Don Meredith, Bill Kenny, and Wade Wilson. Joe Burrow passing touchdowns, 127, 114th place. Passed Billy Wade, Richard Todd, Bernie Kosar, Burt Jones, Archie Manning, and Jake Delhomme. Jamar Chase receiving touchdowns, 42, 215th place. Passed Torrey Smith, Riley Odoms, Jimmy Giles, Billy Joe Dupree, Todd Christensen, and Wayne Corbett and Eddie Brown. So that is it for the stat updates. Now we'll quickly get into my predictions for this week. So Bengals Cowboys, I got the Bengals winning this. Turn down the brightness. Got the Bengals winning this. Goodness, really? All right. Got the Bengals winning it. I think we put up a lot of points, and the Cowboys are Dakless, and really just they have an injured CeeDee Lamb now. He's playing probably, but just not looking good for them for their season. I hope we lose because I think they're the team that would take Ashton Genty, and I kind of want him, even though Travis Hunter probably helped us a bit more. I don't think we're going to be in a position for Travis Hunter, though. Titans-Jaguars. The Titans have been improving so far this year, and I think they're going to get the win over the Trevorless Jaguars. Jets-Dolphins. I've got the Dolphins. The Jets are just a bumbling fool of a franchise. Got the Vikings beating the Falcons. I think it's going to be a really close game. It's going to be within 3 points, but I think the Vikings will get the edge in that one. Saints and Giants. Giants are just hot garbage, and they're probably tanking at this point, hoping not to give up the first round overall pick to the Raiders. So they'll choke this game against the Saints, and then they have a hard schedule, so it shouldn't be too hard from there to go winless for the next 5 games. Got the Eagles over the Panthers. Panthers have been improving, but the Eagles are really hot right now, and I don't see them cooling down anytime soon. Let's see. The Steelers are going to absolutely wreck the Browns. Even though the Browns just beat the Steelers in the snow, it's a different game. I'm not saying what George Pickens said was right about the Browns, but this is going to be a different game. I think the Steelers will come out on top in this one. Bucks Raiders. Raiders are another team that should be tanking, and that should be a pretty decisive victory for the Buccaneers there. This one, another close game. I got the Cardinals winning it. It's going to be a tough one, though. The Seahawks are starting to turn things around. And, of course, they just took the lead in the division. So it should be interesting there what happens. And I got the Bills beating the Rams. I think the Bills are just that team this year. They beat the Chiefs. They're the only teams to beat the Chiefs. So we just got to hope. Got the 49ers beating the Bears. Probably not what they want to do right now, but they are determined that they can somehow make it to the playoffs with just 6% chance. So I say they'll get the win, and it's going to be a tough one, though, because that's a really good defense for the Bears. Then I got the Chiefs beating the Chargers. Not too sure on this one. The Chargers are kind of good right now, but I think the Chiefs are going to get the edge. The Chiefs are actually, their offense is actually starting to do stuff, so it's going to be hard to beat them in general now. And I did get the prediction right, just barely, for the Thursday Night Football. So just to y'all didn't change anything. So yeah, that's the predictions for this week. We're starting off 1-0. So hopefully we can go undefeated. We'll see what happens. And hopefully the Bengals can put some good numbers up so I can have more to talk about in the stats next week. But really would rather that we lost. And we need to start tanking. So, who did all you Bengals fans out there? I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.